You're sitting at your kitchen table enjoying breakfast, completely unaware that certain foods are quietly sabotaging your masculinity with every bite. Right now, men across the country are unknowingly consuming ingredients that accelerate the aging of their most intimate organ. But what if aging down there isn't inevitable at all? I'm Dr. Eva Hart, and for the past 14 years I've specialized in helping men over 60 reclaim their vitality without relying on pills or procedures. Through my practice, I've discovered that many foods we consider harmless, even healthy, are working against us in shocking ways. This isn't your fault. You've been following dietary advice that wasn't designed with masculine health in mind. I've seen hundreds of men walk into my office frustrated and defeated, believing their best years are behind them. But here's what I've learned. When we remove the right foods, the body has a remarkable ability to restore itself naturally. This is about more than just physical performance. It's about reclaiming your confidence and your connection to the man you've always been. Today, I'm going to reveal 6 specific foods that are accelerating penis aging after 60. Some will surprise you, foods you probably consumed this morning thinking they were good for you. Stay until the end because the 6th food is in almost every kitchen, yet it's causing more damage than you could imagine. Let's start with the most shocking one. Food 1: excessive alcohol. Here's a truth that might be difficult to hear. That nightly glass of wine or weekend beer ritual could be accelerating penis aging faster than any other factor in your life. Alcohol affects masculine function in multiple devastating ways that compound over time. First, it directly interferes with nervous system signals required for healthy erections. Even moderate amounts disrupt the coordination between your brain, nerves, and blood vessels that makes performance possible. Second, alcohol severely disrupts sleep quality, particularly REM sleep, when your body produces the majority of its testosterone. Poor sleep means reduced hormone production, affecting everything from energy to sexual desire to physical performance. Third, alcohol damages liver function, and your liver is crucial for processing hormones. When overwhelmed with alcohol processing, it can't efficiently manage the hormones your body produces, leading to imbalances that affect masculine health. I've worked with men consuming what they considered moderate amounts, 2 to 3 drinks daily. When we reduced this to 1 drink every few days, the improvements were dramatic. Better sleep, more consistent energy, improved mood, and restored confidence. One gentleman had been having a cocktail after work and wine with dinner daily for over a decade. When his performance began declining, he was willing to experiment. We reduced his alcohol to weekends only, focusing on high-quality choices consumed mindfully. Transformation was remarkable. Within 3 weeks, he was sleeping more deeply. By 6 weeks, his energy levels had stabilized, and his morning mood was consistently positive. Most importantly, he regained confidence in his body's reliability. This isn't about becoming a teetotaler. It's about understanding the true cost of your choices. If maintaining masculine health is important to you, then moderating alcohol intake becomes a powerful tool. Consider this. Alcohol might provide temporary relaxation, but it's creating long-term problems that increase anxiety and stress in other areas of your life. When you reduce consumption, you often find that your natural ability to relax and connect improves. If you choose to drink, focus on quality over quantity. 1 well-chosen glass of red wine savored slowly provides more satisfaction than multiple drinks consumed out of habit. Research shows that men who moderate alcohol consumption experience significant improvements in sleep quality, hormone levels, and vascular health. Your body knows how to heal itself when you stop interfering. But alcohol isn't the only surprising culprit. The next food is marketed as essential for strong bones, yet it's quietly disrupting the very hormones that make you feel like a man. Food 2: excessive dairy products. What I'm about to tell you might challenge everything you believe about calcium, but excessive dairy consumption is quietly sabotaging masculine function in men over 60. I've observed something concerning. Men who consume large amounts of dairy, multiple glasses of milk, cheese with every meal, yogurt as daily snacks, often struggle with performance issues that seem unrelated to their dairy intake. But when we dig deeper, a clear pattern emerges. Modern dairy products contain hormones and growth factors never meant for adult male consumption. These include bovine growth hormone and insulin-like growth factor 1, which can interfere with your body's natural hormone balance. For men over 60 already managing age-related hormonal changes, this additional disruption can tip everything out of balance. But there's an even more significant issue: dairy inflammation. Many men develop subtle dairy sensitivities as they age. This low-grade inflammation doesn't cause obvious digestive symptoms. Instead, it creates systemic inflammation affecting blood flow and hormone production. When your body treats dairy proteins as mild irritants, it activates your immune system constantly. This chronic activation redirects energy away from hormone production toward managing what your body perceives as a threat. The result is reduced testosterone, increased inflammation, and compromised circulation. I worked with a man consuming nearly a quart of milk daily, believing it was essential for bone health. He also ate cheese with lunch and dinner, plus yogurt as an afternoon snack. When we reduced his dairy intake to small amounts of high-quality cheese occasionally, something unexpected happened. Within a month, he noticed his morning stiffness had decreased, not just in joints but everywhere. His energy levels became more consistent throughout the day. By 6 weeks, he was reporting improvements in areas he hadn't even mentioned. This doesn't mean eliminating dairy completely. Key is choosing quality over quantity and paying attention to how your body responds. If you enjoy dairy, opt for organic, grass-fed sources in moderate amounts. For calcium and protein, diversify your sources. Leafy greens, almonds, sardines, and sesame seeds provide calcium without potential hormone disruption. High-quality proteins from fish, poultry, and eggs give you building blocks for natural hormone production without inflammatory burden. Start paying attention to how you feel after consuming dairy products. Your body constantly gives you feedback, you just need to listen. What amazes me is how many men report feeling lighter and more energetic when they find their optimal dairy intake level. But while dairy affects your hormones, the next food creates an entirely different kind of destruction. Food 3: trans fats and hydrogenated oils. Here's what the food industry doesn't want you to know. Trans fats and hydrogenated oils are literally rewiring your body's hormone production in ways that make natural masculine function nearly impossible. I've spent years studying why some men maintain vitality well into their 80s while others struggle in their 60s. One consistent pattern involves the types of fats these men consume. Those who thrive avoid processed foods containing hydrogenated oils, while those struggling often have diets loaded with these artificial fats. Trans fats don't exist in nature. They're created in laboratories to extend shelf life and improve texture. But your body doesn't know what to do with these artificial molecules. Instead of supporting healthy cell function, they interfere with your body's ability to produce testosterone and maintain healthy blood flow. Think of your cell membranes like house walls. Natural fats create flexible, healthy walls that allow nutrients in and waste out. Trans fats create rigid, damaged walls that can't function properly. When cells responsible for hormone production can't work efficiently, everything suffers. The connection to masculine health is direct and devastating. Trans fats reduce testosterone levels, increase inflammation, and damage endothelial cells that line your blood vessels, the same cells responsible for producing nitric oxide that makes healthy erections possible. But here's tremendous hope. Unlike some age-related changes, this damage is largely reversible. When men eliminate trans fats, their bodies begin healing almost immediately. Cell membranes start repairing, inflammation decreases, and hormone production gradually improves. I worked with a man struggling for over 2 years. When we reviewed his diet, we discovered he was consuming trans fats in morning pastries, lunch crackers, dinner margarine, and evening snacks. He was poisoning his hormone system 3 times daily. We replaced these with natural alternatives: olive oil instead of margarine, nuts instead of crackers, fresh fruit instead of packaged pastries. Within 8 weeks, his energy levels improved dramatically and his confidence was returning. Reading labels becomes crucial. Look for hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils in ingredient lists. These appear in countless processed foods: cookies, crackers, fried foods, packaged snacks, and even some healthy products like granola bars. Choose whole foods whenever possible. When buying packaged items, seek products using natural oils like olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. Studies show that men who eliminate trans fats while increasing consumption of healthy fats experience significant improvements in testosterone levels and vascular health. But as damaging as trans fats are, the next food might shock you even more. It's promoted as a healthy protein source, yet it's working against your masculine biology. Food 4: soy and soy products. Most men have never been told the real reason why certain health foods might be working against their masculine vitality, and soy products top that list. You walk into any health food store and see soy promoted as heart-healthy, protein-rich alternatives to meat. Soy milk, tofu, soy protein powders, veggie burgers, they're everywhere, marketed as smart choices for aging men. But here's what the marketing doesn't tell you. Soy contains compounds called phytoestrogens that interfere with your body's natural hormone balance. Phytoestrogens are plant compounds that mimic estrogen in your system. For men over 60, already dealing with naturally declining testosterone levels, introducing foods that can further tip the hormonal scale isn't ideal for maintaining masculine function. Think of hormones like a delicate ecosystem. When one element becomes too dominant, everything else suffers. Your body has been fine-tuning this balance for decades, and dietary changes can disrupt that harmony in ways you might not immediately notice. I worked with a man consuming nearly a quart of soy milk daily, believing it was essential for heart health. He also ate tofu with lunch and dinner, plus soy protein as an afternoon snack. When we reduced his soy intake to occasional amounts, something unexpected happened. Within a month, he noticed his energy levels were more stable throughout the day. By 6 weeks, he was reporting improvements in areas he hadn't even mentioned. Changes were subtle but unmistakable. This doesn't mean panicking about every soy product you've consumed. Instead, focus on getting plant-based proteins from sources that support rather than interfere with masculine health. Legumes like lentils and chickpeas provide excellent protein without phytoestrogens. Nuts and seeds offer both protein and healthy fats your body uses to produce hormones naturally. If you enjoy plant-based alternatives, look for options made from pea protein, hemp, or other non-soy sources. The market has exploded with choices that give you nutritional benefits without potential hormone disruption. What's remarkable is how quickly men respond to this change. When we remove foods that interfere with natural hormone production and replace them with options that support it, the body often responds within weeks. Energy levels stabilize, sleep improves, and that sense of masculine vitality starts returning. The goal is supporting your body's natural ability to maintain hormone balance and healthy function. When you choose foods that work with your biology instead of against it, you're giving yourself the best chance at sustained masculine health. But while soy disrupts your hormones, the next food actually steals the essential nutrients your body needs for optimal performance. Food 5: refined grains and white bread. Let me share something most doctors overlook. Refined grains are creating a perfect storm for masculine decline, and most men consume them with every meal without realizing the damage. You wake up and have toast with breakfast, maybe a sandwich for lunch, perhaps pasta for dinner. These seem like normal, everyday choices, comfort foods that have been part of human diets for generations. But the grains we eat today bear little resemblance to what our grandfathers consumed. Modern wheat processing strips away everything your body needs while leaving behind a product that spikes blood sugar faster than actual table sugar. When you eat white bread, white rice, or refined pasta, you're consuming empty calories that demand nutrients from your body without giving anything back. Here's where it gets concerning for men over 60. These refined grains deplete your body's zinc stores. Zinc is absolutely critical for testosterone production and healthy sexual function. Every time you process a blood sugar spike from refined grains, your body uses precious zinc to manage the metabolic stress. Think of zinc like oil in your car's engine. You can drive for a while without enough oil, but eventually things break down. For masculine health, zinc deficiency shows up as reduced libido, performance issues, and that general feeling of not being yourself. I've worked with countless men who transformed their energy and performance simply by swapping refined grains for whole grain alternatives. One gentleman replaced his morning bagel with steel-cut oats topped with nuts and berries. His lunch sandwich became a salad with grilled chicken. Instead of white rice, he chose quinoa. Within a month, he noticed his energy levels were more stable throughout the day. By 2 months, he was reporting improvements in his overall sense of vitality and masculine confidence. When you choose whole grains, you're providing your body with B vitamins, fiber, and minerals that support healthy hormone production. Your digestive system works more efficiently, energy becomes more consistent, and your body has nutrients it needs to maintain optimal function. Choose grains that still look like grains. Steel-cut oats instead of instant. Brown rice instead of white. Whole grain bread with visible seeds and texture instead of soft white loaves. This isn't about becoming a health fanatic overnight. It's about making informed choices that support your goals. Every meal is an opportunity to either support or undermine your masculine vitality. But refined grains aren't the only everyday food causing problems. What I'm about to share next is hiding in your pantry right now, and it's the most dangerous item on this entire list. Food 6, processed meats. Here's something that will change how you look at your next deli sandwich. Processed meats are quietly destroying the blood vessels that make masculine function possible. Countless men tell me, "Doc, I eat pretty well. Turkey sandwich for lunch, some bacon with breakfast, maybe salami as a snack." They genuinely believe they're making healthy choices. But they don't realize these seemingly innocent foods contain preservatives wreaking havoc on their vascular system. Processed meats contain nitrates and nitrites, chemicals used to maintain color and prevent spoilage. While these preservatives do their job for food safety, they have a devastating effect on nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the molecule responsible for healthy blood flow, and without it, the delicate blood vessels supplying your penis begin to deteriorate. Think of your vascular system like a garden hose. When it's clear and flexible, water flows freely. But when these chemicals build up over time, it's like creating kinks and blockages. The end result? Reduced blood flow exactly where you need it most. But here's what gives me hope. I've seen remarkable transformations when men simply replace processed meats with fresh, naturally raised options. Instead of deli turkey, choose grilled chicken breast you prepare yourself. Place bacon with nitrate-free options or incorporate more fish into your diet. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, and mackerel naturally support healthy blood flow. Michael made this simple swap and noticed improvements within just 3 weeks. Not dramatic changes overnight, but steady, consistent progress that built his confidence day by day. He told me, "Dr. Hart, I thought I had to choose between enjoying food and feeling like a man again. You showed me I could have both." Research confirms what I see in practice. Men who eliminate processed meats while maintaining adequate protein intake show significant improvements in vascular health markers. Your body wants to heal itself. It just needs you to stop interfering. The beautiful thing about this change is how simple it is. You're not depriving yourself. You're upgrading to foods that actually support your masculine health. Fresh meats taste better, make you feel more energetic, and work with your body's natural healing mechanisms. If you're reading this and it resonates with you, type plus in the comments. It's important for me to know that this information is helping you take control of your health naturally. Your body has an incredible capacity for healing when you provide it with the right conditions. Start with these changes and watch how your vitality begins to return naturally. Your masculine health isn't determined by your age, it's determined by your choices. Today, we've uncovered 6 foods accelerating penis aging: excessive alcohol that disrupts hormones, dairy products that create inflammation, trans fats that poison cells, soy that interferes with testosterone, refined grains that deplete nutrients, and processed meats that damage blood vessels. Every single issue is within your control. You don't need expensive treatments or dangerous medications. Your body has a remarkable ability to heal when you stop interfering with its natural processes. Start with one change. Place processed meats with fresh alternatives. Choose whole grains over refined ones. Reduce alcohol gradually. Your masculinity can be restored naturally. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more evidence-based strategies. Comment below which food surprised you most. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now.